Hello guys, my name is Lars and this is the Building of Loki. Before we go to the build, I have something to say, so let's go! Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Lars. I'm an Italian musician. I learned by myself how to play the bass and the guitar. And I'm also a professional idiot and a luthier in training, which is a fancy way to say that I cut and glue a piece of wood in my garage for making instrument. In this series of video I'm gonna make a violin, start to finish, using only scrap wood and a piece of walnut and some hand tool, because I don't have power tool. I'm gonna use just a couple of saw, a couple of rasp, and the best tool of all, which is the Shinto saw rasp. That's beautiful. And some chisel and a drill. And maybe a little Dremel, which is just a cheap one. Now, like I said, I'm a luthier. At least I consider myself a luthier. And this is not my first build. I actually made some, which, to keep in short and in chronological order, I modified this Echo Music Band style bass. I built this mini bass, 5-string ultra short scale bass. This is come from a kit. This is Odin, a really beautiful piece of instrument. I made this guitar body. I made this baritone guitar neck. And last but not least, I made this. This is, I call it Scolenati. This is a fully functional 6-string bass. It's a tune E to F. Using only, again, cheap part and pallet wood for the most part, and pine. This is pine. The only thing that I buy was the fretboard, which is actually good wood. Yeah, before I continue to explain what I'm going to do, a couple of side notes. You may have noticed that this video sucks. The audio, the lighting, my English. I know. I don't have lighting, I just use the light of the room, same when I'm going to the build, and I'm using for record this webcam through my PC, and when I in the shop, which is my parents' garage, because I fell in love just a little, just a little. I'm using a laptop for recording that failed me many times during the course of this build. And I know my pronunciation and my grammar suck. I know I'm gonna say something really stupid, I know. And you are gonna see some strange cuts because I try to spare all of you the embarrassment and the cringe of seeing me try to use some human language. But bear with me. I'm gonna become better, and in the future I'm gonna buy some actual recording system and the light. Now, what I'm going to do. Like I said, I want to build an electric violin because I really like the violin. I don't know how to play, and I actually want to make another series after that where I try to learn the violin. But anyway, in this series I'm gonna build one because I want to play folk metal and Irish music. Simple reason. I'm gonna make it, well, I'm gonna use just trash wood. I'm gonna use pallet wood for the body. The neck will be made out of 2 pieces of pine and a strip of walnut, and the fingerboard will be made out of 2 pieces of walnut glued together. Now, I make, which I hope I can put somewhere in the screen, on the screen, the project that I made for this violin. As you can see, it's straightforward, fairly classical violin, because it's the first time that I actually build a violin, and I thought that maybe this time I'm gonna go with something simple. Now, it's not your classic violin, because the neck will be a crossover between a guitar neck and a violin neck, because I can make the classical violin neck. So I found a simple solution for what I know. Also, the body will be made out of 3 parts. Now, we'll have 2 wings that I want to make detachable, and the actual central part of the body, which will contain all the hardware, the tailpiece, the neck, obviously, the tailpiece, the bridge, and the electronics. So, now in this video I'm gonna start making the body. And in a weird way, maybe. Now, the body will be made out of 6 different pieces of pallet wood cut off that I have laid around from other projects. And because I don't have a router, I can't shape the neck pocket and the control pockets. So using only chisel for this job will be a tremendous task, especially because this is softwood. And softwood doesn't want to be chiseled. So what I'm going to do will be actually trace where my control pocket and my neck pockets will be in the 2 central pieces of the central part of the body, and cut them. Try to shape as much as I can, as better as I can, both of them, then glue it together, the 2 pieces, shape and clean the 2 cuts, and then I will glue the other piece. So I will end up with the start, at least, of my neck pockets and my control pockets, which is a long process, but it made me have a better result than using just the drill and then try to clean a softer wood like this with the chisel, which is not exactly a simple task. Now, like I said, I have 4 of this section here and 4 pieces of wood. Now, I have already cut 3 of them to length, so it's gonna be easy. But this is done. But I have to clean every single piece of wood because it's a little bit nasty, with some sandpaper and a leveling beam. Clean, cut, clean, mark and cut. Let's go. let's try again. Now, this is gonna be a section of the body. I will try to explain better. This is gonna be a section of the body. At the end of the day, at the end of this process, should be like this. Don't like it when I see it here. I have my computer right here, so I can see if it will crash again. I hope it's recording right now, but by the way, I have to cut for these two center pieces my neck pocket and then the control pocket. But before cutting the control pocket, I have to cut all the piece to the right sides, because these are 8 centimeter large piece of wood, and I need 5 centimeter. It's a little bit, I think it's a little bit big than your normal size violin, but it's a little bigger, but I'm gonna carve, so it will be like a Les Paul style carve, a little bit rounded, and then so it will be good, and maybe at the end, but I don't know, because I don't know, I never done this, so I have to basically figure and try to do it. So maybe I'm gonna shape the body to a little bit thinner, I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner around the neck pocket. But I have to try and wait for the final product to see. Now, let's gonna cut all these pieces into smaller pieces. At least I have a good saw. 3 more to go.
1 eternity later.
It's all. Now, the next step is using the other way. The other design that I drew before, which is the side of the violin. I will make a better photo later. I will mark my control pocket and my neck pocket, and then on these 2 pieces right here, and then I'm gonna cut it, and then I can glue it. I should rise a little bit that thing. Now I need to, I already drew the control pocket here. Now my control pocket will be 3.5 centimeter deep and 13 centimeter long. Then I need, again I have to be near here. I'm gonna cut away this piece right here, should be my neck pocket, and for the 2 pieces, and then I'm gonna measure the neck pocket and cut that away. If it's a word, I don't know if I say something really wrong, but probably I talk wrong. But yeah, whatever. I can give you another advice from someone who try a lot of doing this thing. Buy one of these. This is a Shinto rasp. I buy one on Amazon, and it's the best tool in all of the existence. Here we have piece number 1. We're going for 2. I'm gonna use the same method. So maybe how much I did? 7 or 8 cuts, and then I'm gonna use the chisel and clean all with the Shinto rasp. And this is why I leave myself some room. Now, here we go. Now, seems that I record all the thing that I did. Now I'm gonna cut in the neck pockets, glue these 2 pieces together, and then call it a day, because I'm working for about 2.5 hours and I'm a little bit tired, and I need probably another half an hour. So yeah. It's way more stressing to talk to you and working than only working. But enough complaining. I should have planned that. this is the proof that I didn't think enough of this, because right now, this piece is just held by this thinner piece right here. I can break this thing right now. It will be easy, and with the end product, I will have 2 side pieces to hold all this together, so it's not gonna be a problem. But right now, I should be careful with this. Second to go. Okay. Took me less time than I thought. Now, as you can see, now you can see a little bit better what I have in mind. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the lighting, guys. I will buy a proper light and maybe a proper camera. Maybe. Not right now, not in the near future, but just wait a little bit more. Now, as you can see a little bit better what I meant before. Now, this is gonna be one of my central pieces. This right here is gonna be the control pocket, and this the neck pocket. You have 2 of these placed. I have to glue a little bit of piece. No. Now, 2 pieces right here will be the 2 central pieces, and then the 2 side pieces. It's gonna go like so. When I glue all the things together, it will be like this. Now, this is not gonna be the end product, for obvious reason, because it's ugly as hell. But I have, without using power tool, a neck pocket that will be much easier to work with, and a control pocket that will be, again, much easier to work with. I will just need to make a little bit bigger, but I will do after I glue this one and the other piece. The other 2 little pieces that I need on the side will be just about not even half centimeter pieces, and so not even half. I will use some other scrape wool that I have, but yeah. After all this, I will have a body there which I can work with the tool that I have. Now, what I'm gonna do right now is just glue in these 2 pieces, because I want to clean the 2 pockets, so it will be less work to do later on, and I can do easier. It will be much easier right now than when the other 2 pieces, when I have the entire body glued together. So yeah, I'm gonna glue and call it a day, because I'm tired. But before gluing, I need a little bit more space. The other way. if I can give you the third advice of the day, will be, if you are tall like me, because I'm tall, really, buy or try to find a proper bench, because my back is killing me right now. That happen every time because I have to work like that, like this, because this is too short for me. But again, I'm working with what I have, and to be honest, I like it, even if it's not easy, even if it's not the proper way of doing, I like it. I like literally. And this is why I try to film the Building of Loki. I hope you're enjoying this video. I hope that I will do a better job editing, making, you know, a little bit funky. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. I will now glue this thing with the better glue for this job, which is Type On Glue Original. It's hard to find this thing in Italy, but yeah, Amazon. God bless Amazon. Here. Thank you for watching, guys. I know that this video was maybe a little boring, but in the next one I'm gonna glue together the rest of the body and I'm gonna start shaping the neck. So give a like, subscribe, comment, and as always, be aware of Eduardo, the evil penguin. And now I have to clean all of this mess, because I'm a messy guy.